Midnight whispers through my window, raindrops falling soft and slow. Every drop becomes a memory of a love I used to know. Streetlights shimmer on the pavement like the tears I try to hide. And in the quiet of this moment, I still feel you by my side. Though the world keeps moving forward and the days keep passing by, somewhere deep inside my heart, you never said goodbye. I still feel your love in the rain, falling gently through the night, like a memory that lingers in the fading city lights. I still feel your love in the rain. Every drop calls out your name, even though you're far away. My heart still feels the same. Your piano plays a fragile echo of the nights we used to share. Every chord becomes a moment floating softly through the air. Your laughter hides between raindrops like a dream I can't erase. And every quiet little heartbeat still remembers your embrace. Maybe love never truly leaves. Maybe it remains hidden in the midnight sky, whispered through the rain. I still feel your love in the rain, falling gently through the night, like a memory that lingers in the fading city lights. I still feel your love in the rain. Every drop calls out your name, even though you're far away. My heart still feels the same. If rain could carry messages, I'd send my heart to you. Through every silver raindrop and every shade of blue, or maybe somewhere in the darkness underneath the same sky, you remember how we loved before we said goodbye. I still feel your love in the rain, soft as whispers in the dark, like a melody that lingers deep inside my heart. I still feel your love in the rain. Though the years may rearrange somewhere in that falling sky, our love will still remain. days drifting slowly through the silence of my room. Your memory moves like shadows underneath the silver moon. The wind outside is whispering words I used to hear from you. Every quiet little heartbeat still remembers what was true. I thought our love was endless, like the stars above the sea. But distance wrote a story that you couldn't stay with me. You were my forever dream, a love I thought would stay, a light inside my lonely nights that slowly slipped away. You were my forever dream, the hope I held so tight. Now you're just a distant memory in the quiet of the night. The piano softly plays your name in every fragile chord. Every note becomes a moment of the love we once adored. The gentle hum of midnight air feels warm when I try to remember how you held me underneath the summer sky. But some dreams fade like starlight, and the morning starts to rise, leaving only quiet echoes in the corners of our lives. You were my forever dream, a love I thought would stay, a light inside my lonely nights that slowly slipped away. You were my forever dream, the hope I held so tight. Now you're just a distant memory in the quiet of the night. Maybe somewhere far away, looking at the same moonlight, wondering if my heart still whispers your name tonight. Because some loves never vanish, even when they're gone. They live inside the melodies our hearts keep holding on. You are my forever dream, a love I'll always know, even if the world keeps turning, tells me to let go. You are my forever dream, and though you're far from me, part of you will always live inside my memory. The night is quiet in this room, only memories remain. Your laughter echoes softly like a whisper in the rain. The moonlight on the window feels colder than before, but every fragile heartbeat still knocks on your old door. I try to close the chapter, leave the past behind, but some love stay forever, written deep inside. My heart still belongs to you, even though you're still sings where you belong. My heart still belongs to you, no matter where you are. Your love still lights the darkness like a distant star. The piano plays a memory of nights we used to share. Every chord becomes a moment floating in the air. Soft scents drift through the silence like dreams that never fade. And every quiet harmony feels like the love we made. Time keeps moving forward, but feelings rarely do, because every road I follow still leads me back to you. My heart still belongs to you, even though you're gone. Every lonely melody still sings where you belong. My heart still belongs to you, no matter where you are. Your love still lights the darkness like a distant star. Maybe love doesn't dance, maybe it just hides, living in the quiet spaces where the two survives. We're worlds apart now, under different skies. You still live inside my heart, where forever lies. My heart still belongs to you, for every passing year. In every gentle melody, your voice is always near. My heart still belongs to you, no matter what I do. Somewhere in these broken songs, I'm still loving you. Night heart. The room was dark and silent, only shadows on the wall. Your voice was just a memory that I could barely call. The clock kept slowly ticking, like it knew what I went through. Every second felt like falling into the loss of you. I tried to stay unbroken, pretend that I was strong, but some goodbyes keep echoing long after they are gone. That was the night I cried for you, when the world was fast asleep. Every hidden piece of my heart fell into tears so deep. That was the night I cried for you, with no one else around, just the silence and a broken love in every quiet sound. piano played so softly, like it understood the pain. Every fragile little melody felt like midnight rain. Your shadow in the distance still lived inside my mind. A love I couldn't hold forever, but never left behind. I whispered to the darkness your name I couldn't keep, and every word returned to me in echoes cold and deep. That was the night I cried for you, when the stars refused to shine. Every dream we built together slowly fell behind. That was the night I cried for you, with tears I couldn't hide, just a lonely heart still breaking. And in the quiet of the night, baby, time will heal the silence. Maybe skies will fade, but the night I cried for you will never drift away. Because some loves leave a memory too strong to disappear, living in the quiet songs I sing when you're not here. That was the night I cried for you, when goodbye became the truth. And though the years may carry on, I still remember you. That was the night I cried for you, underneath the silent sky. Love became another and forever said goodbye. The room was dark and silent, only shadows on the wall. Your voice was just a memory that I could barely call. The clock kept slowly ticking, like it knew what I went through. Every second felt like falling into the loss of you. I tried to stay unbroken, pretend that I was strong, but some goodbyes keep echoing long after they are gone. That was the night I cried for you, when the world was fast asleep. Every hidden piece of my heart fell into tears so deep. That was the night I cried for you, with no one else around, just the silence and a broken love in every quiet sound. The piano played so softly, like it understood the pain. Every fragile little melody felt like a midnight rain. Your shadow in the distance still lived inside my mind. A love I couldn't hold forever, but never left behind. I whispered to the darkness your name I couldn't keep, and every word returned to me and echoed cold and deep. That was the night I cried for you, when the stars refused to shine. Every dream we built together slowly fell behind. That was the night I cried for you, with tears I couldn't hide. Just a lonely heart still breaking in the quiet of the night. Maybe time will heal the silence, make these scars will fade. But the night I cried for you will never drift away, because some loves leave a memory too strong to disappear. Loving in the quiet songs I sing when you're not here. That was the night I cried for you, when goodbye became the truth, and all this night carry on. I'll still remember you. That was the night I cried for you, underneath the silent sky. Love became a memory and forever said goodbye. The night you left is frozen somewhere deep inside my mind. Your footsteps in the hallway still echo every time. The silence felt like thunder when the door closed quietly, and every breath that followed felt like losing you again. I try to hide the memories beneath the passing days, but some goodbyes keep living in the heart they break. Your goodbye still haunts me in the middle of the night, like a ghost inside the silence under faded city lights. Your goodbye still haunts me in every lonely song, the love that disappeared too soon, but somehow lingers on. Somehow lingers on. The The piano plays your shadow through a fragile melody. Every note becomes a moment of who we used to be. Soft strings drift through the darkness like whispers in the air, reminding me of promises we never got to share. I thought time would erase you like footprints in the sand, but love leaves deeper traces than we ever understand. Your goodbye still haunts me in the middle of the night, like a ghost inside the silence on the faded city lights. Your goodbye still haunts me in every lonely song. A love that disappeared too soon, but somehow lingers on. Baby, somewhere in the distance you remember me the same. Maybe love still whispers every time you hear my name, but the night keeps moving forward while my heart stays behind, with the last words you ever said still playing in my mind. Your goodbye still haunts me through every passing year, in every quiet melody. Your voice is always near. Your goodbye still haunts me like a dream I can't release. Love that turned to memory, but never found us peace. But never found us peace. The evening falls so gently through the quiet of my room. Your memory moves like shadows underneath the silver moon. The warmth we used to hold feels distant in my hands, like a fading photograph of love we couldn't stand. I tried to leave the past behind and let the silence stay, but every lonely heartbeat still brings you back in my eye. I'm just a heart that still breaks every time I hear your name. Every fragile little memory still whispers to the pain. I'm just a heart that still breaks, even though the years have passed. Some loves never truly leave, they only learn to last. The piano hums your story in a melody so warm. Every chord becomes a moment before the quiet storm. Soft cinematic echoes drift slowly through the air, like pieces of forever still floating everywhere. Maybe love was just a season we were meant to know, but even fading summer leaves its golden glow. I'm just a heart that still breaks every time I hear your name. Every somewhere in that sunrise, a gentle truth awakes. Love may learn to carry on, but a heart still breaks. I'm just a heart that still breaks, yet it keeps learning to heal. Every tear becomes a story of a love that once was real. I'm just a heart that still breaks, but the music helps me see. Even broken melodies still hold eternity. You were trending in the kitchen light, saying we were losing spark. I felt the air grow thin that night, like something stopped my heart. I tried to hold you closer, like I could stop the fall, but love was slipping through my hands, like it was never there at all. You looked at me like a stranger in the place we used to start. I didn't hear a door slam, I heard the breaking of my heart. Love died in my arms while I was begging it to stay. I felt it fade between us with nothing left to say. I was holding on to forever, you were already gone. Love died in my arms, and I'm still holding on. Your voice was calm and careful, like you were sparing me pain. But gentle words can cut the deepest when they fall like rain. You said it's not your fault, like that would make it right. But blame doesn't matter when you lose the fight. I watched the life drain from us right there in our room. I tried to breathe for both of us, but love stopped breathing too. Love died in my arms without a scream or a sound. It slipped into the silence and never turned around. I would have given anything to feel it one more time, but love died in my arms and took the rest of mine. Now I replay that moment, the look inside your eyes, the second that I realized this was our goodbye. I keep thinking if I held you tighter, maybe it wouldn't end. But you can't revive a heartbeat that doesn't want to mend. Love died in my arms, but I'm still here somehow, learning how to live with empty hands now. You may have let it fade, but I felt it come undone. Love died in my arms before we were done. Love died in my arms, and I couldn't save it. said we just needed patience, like love was made of steel. But I was bending every moment, trying not to feel. I kept swallowing the silence every time you pulled away, convincing myself tomorrow would be better than today. I called it being loyal, I called it being strong, but holding on to something that's leaving you is wrong. I broke trying to stay while you were halfway gone. I held on to forever, but forever didn't want it long. I kept fixing what you shattered, kept begging love to wait. I didn't break from leaving, I broke trying to stay. I shrank to feel your comfort, made my voice behave, turned my storms to whispers just so you would remain. You said I was dramatic, too sensitive, too deep, but I was just exhausted from promises you couldn't keep. I kept telling myself this is what love takes, but love shouldn't feel like walking on earthquakes. I broke trying to stay through every silent fight, through every cold I'm fine that didn't feel right. I was carrying the weight of two hearts every day. You didn't break me leaving, I broke trying to stay. Now I see the truth in the mirror's reflection. Love shouldn't cost you peace or your own protection. I thought losing you would be the deepest pain, but losing myself was what left the stain. I broke trying to stay, but I'm stronger walking free. You may have lost a lover, but I found back me. I don't regret the loving, I just regret the delay. You didn't break me leaving, I broke trying to stay. I broke trying to stay, but I'm healing by walking away. It was raining on the window, like the sky knew something I didn't. You stood there in the doorway with a truth you couldn't soften. Your voice was almost steady, but your eyes had already left. I felt the room grow smaller with every quiet breath. I kept searching for a sign that this was just a phase, but forever doesn't tremble the way it did that day. It was the night my heart collapsed, right there between your words. No ambulance, no warning light, just something that I heard. You said we lost the feeling, like feelings can be replaced. It was the night my heart collapsed, and I couldn't be saved. I tried to hold your hand, but you let your fingers fall, like we were strangers in the hallway of it all. You said you'll be okay, like that would make it watched our future disappear in the quiet of the room. Love didn't scream or fight, it just slowly stopped too soon. It was the night my heart collapsed without a single sound. You walked away so gently while my world hit the ground. You packed up all our memories, left echoes in their place. It was the night my heart collapsed when I saw your distant face. Now every midnight feels the same, like it's replaying that scene. The second I realized you weren't who you used to be. If I could go back to that moment, would I hold you tighter still? Or would I let you go sooner, before the damage was real? It was the night my heart collapsed, but somehow I survived. Through shattered dreams and empty sheets, I'm still here, still alive. You may have ended what we had, but you didn't end my fight. It was the night my heart collapsed, but not the end of my life. The night my heart collapsed was the night I learned to